Coming up on Verbatim, we're talking about some projects the City of Vermillion and USD have been working on all summer long to bridge the gap between students and the community.
Plus, we'll find out how Move-In Day went for more than 1,200 students this past weekend.
And we'll take a look at the world of USD in 60 seconds.
Verbatim starts right now. Welcome back, Yotes, and welcome to the first episode of Verbatim of this semester. I'm Trent Opstedahl.
And I'm Malachi Petersen. We're taking you behind the stories you find in the Volant each week. A new issue is on newsstands today and on volantonline.com.
You might have more incentive to go downtown this school year, as USD and city officials have been working on various programs for students and local residents to enjoy. Malachi is the managing editor of the Volant, and he joins me today to discuss the partnership between USD and the city to help reinvigorate cinema in Vermillion.
So basically, over the summer, officials from both the City of Vermillion and the University of South Dakota have came together to form a Vermillion Downtown Cultural Association.
Yeah, so basically what this group does, their whole goal is to figure out ways to bring USD students and Vermillion together, and it's a really great program. The first thing they're kind of doing as their main project is the movie theater project, and so basically what that does, it helps bring together these two movie theaters that were kind of struggling. The one closed down this summer. They've invested a lot of money into that, and so they're looking to bring more students there. And one of the ways they're going to do that is by moving movies to the Mook to downtown at these theaters. And another way they're going to bring old classics and stuff like that. So it sounds like a really great program that they're going to try and introduce to the community at USD.
Yeah, which I'm hoping for Pulp Fiction and Star Wars. Those are kind of my two favorite old-timey movies. Well, they're not old-timey movies, but olden movies. Right. But they're also going to be playing just regular movies too, which is nice just because, I don't really want to have to drive all the way to Sioux City or Sioux Falls to see a movie. But that's not the only thing that the City of Vermillion and USD are working together on. They're also came together to form this Red Cup Club program.
Right, and so you might have seen some red cups floating around campus. You can get these red cups in the Muck, and the new students had them in their welcome bags. And so basically what these red cups are, it's this way to promote business in Vermillion. And one of the ways they're doing this is asking all businesses in downtown to participate by offering special deals and things like that if you bring your red cup to the location. I know looking at their Facebook page, there's quite a few different deals going on right now, and I saw one for Hy-Vee and stuff like that, and different businesses downtown at the restaurants and stuff like that. So it looks to be like a really kind of fun, exciting new program we haven't seen before.
Which this is just going to be another driver to kind of drive students into, buying stuff at different Vermillion businesses, because when you actually think about it, there's like 10,000 people that attend USD, and there's like something like 7,000, 8,000 something undergraduates. And that is a really huge source of income for the city's economy. So this is kind of a new strategy that I guess they're working on with USD to try to get USD students to go downtown and to pay for these products. So very interesting stuff.
Yeah, and I'm sure we're going to see a lot of new developments, as the weeks and months go by. And so it'll be cool to see kind of what they come up with next and see where we go from here.
Changes were made to the USD campus over the summer, including improvements to the Dakota Dome pool and progress on the new sports arena. The Volant's Sydney Mook has the story.
Students may have noticed the progress that was made on the new sports arena over the summer. Construction crews were able to cut into the dome safely over the summer, which is a huge step in the process, according to USD Athletic Director David Herbster. The project is hoped to be completed by the 2016-2017 school year. Work was also done to the dome pool over the break. The athletic department spent $75,000 to fix leaky pipes and the chemical levels. The swim team's home opener will be September 26th.
Coming up after the break, USD welcomed new students to campus.
We'll be back in just 15 seconds.
Millions of loving cats and dogs in shelters and rescues need our help to find a home. So go to theshelterpetproject.org, search your local shelters and rescues, and adopt already.
This past weekend, USD welcomed more than 1,200 students to campus on Move-In Day. Vermont reporter Sydney Mook has more on the story.
It took over 700 volunteers and more than 50 university faculty and staff as new and returning students began to move back into student housing at USD. While many students had long drives from their homes to get to USD, Nikota Mocklian said she had a short 30-minute drive from Sioux City to get to her new home in Petersen Hall. She says that she was impressed just how easy it was to get her carload of things up to her room on the 3rd floor.
I didn't have to lift one thing, so that was fantastic. I just came up here and everything was ready.
It is expected that nearly 1,200 students will be moving into student housing during the weekend.
Each week, the Vermont covers stories that matter to USD students. We take a look at some of those stories around campus. It's the role of USD in just 60 seconds.
Students will finally have another food option on campus starting this semester. Papa John's opened its doors last weekend after a year delay in the project. Students are able to use flex dollars at the restaurant, and it offers late night hours on the weekends.
Students may notice a few changes while walking around USD this fall. New artwork is on display for students to view. The sculptures are changed every 2 years and are scattered throughout campus.
After they finished moving in, USD freshmen headed over to the Dakota Dome for the convocation ceremony. Hundreds of first-year students were led to the dome by USD's marching band, The Sound of USD, and then were welcomed by USD officials, including President James Abbott and Student Government Association President Sammy Zoss. Zoss encouraged the freshmen to stretch out of their comfort zones because she says that memories aren't made doing the same thing over and over again.
USD women's soccer was shut out on Sunday in their first home game of the season. The Iowa State Cyclones defeated the Coyotes 3-0. The team will take on Drake University tomorrow at 4 p.m. in Vermillion.
Here's what's happening this week at USD. You'll need to dust off and grab your party pants, yotes. Head on over to North Complex for a graffiti dance tonight at 9.
Do you need some extra cash this semester but don't have a job? Check out the job fair tomorrow at 11 a.m. on the first floor of the Mook. You can learn more about job opportunities around campus and in the community. And thanks for joining us today on this week's Verbatim. A special thanks to Coyote News for letting us use their studio. Their first episode will air on September 9th at 6 p.m.
Be sure to tweet us with the hashtag USD Verbatim with photos of your first week on campus for a chance to be featured by the Volant.
We'll see you next week.